Welcome to Fire Leo Tarot. I am a tarot reader and intuitive. Shout out to all my lovely Fire Leos. All right, Leo, so I'm tapping into an artista kind of vibe. Somebody who's very artsy or creative. And remember, it doesn't have to be that you paint or anything. Could just be the way that you express yourself or your person. You express yourself in almost a way of you speak in parables, riddles. Like you speak like you have to be able to keep up with the Leo and their intellect. So I love that you're this way, or that you are attracting somebody who enjoys that about you, Leo. The way you express yourself is a sight to see. It's something to be very attracted to. Now, some of my Leos have recently manifested new love. All right. That's definitely circulating. Thank God. All right. So the initials could be A, G, C, first, middle, last. But with the new love, I feel like this person, again, finds you just very, very attractive. And it's funny because look at the bottom of the deck. We have on sight with the big old googly eyes. All right. Somebody here could have very large eyes to where they almost like protrude, or their pupils are larger than usual, right? Like there's something captivating about their eyes. It's unique, but that's what makes it beautiful. It could be you or your person. But I feel like it's your person though, Leo, only because I feel like when they saw you, it was something very magnetic is the only word that I can get to describe it. Okay, let's get a couple more. Ooh. All right, so Leo, now I'm gonna have to be going between two because it just looks like there's an energy here. Yeah, you've been waiting for something new to come in. It's definitely coming in, Leo. So don't be too hopeless when it comes to new love coming in. And I say that as well because there's something that was building. All right, but it never quite got full, or you guys never quite got to that 10 of cups, that 10 of pentacles, that real stability, have those real talks and really logistically even trying to figure out how you guys would make the next moves. Are we living together? Are we signing leases? What are we doing? Are we going to be roommates? Like, what are we doing? I feel like you never got there with this person. And for you, Leo, you're like, yeah, I'm good. It's over. I'm done. All right. So there's somebody here that you're just done with. You feel like it doesn't get off the ground, or the minute you feel like things are promising, it stops, or the minute you feel like things are good, it's just not. All right, some of you guys also all right, I'm trying to keep it as PG as possible, but perhaps you went into the four walls with this person and saw that the manhood isn't really manhooding. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there. All right, there's a lot of miniature things going on over on this side, which I think makes it a little easier, right? I'm talking micro. It makes it a little easier to release. Now, I want to clarify both these energies because they feel very different, Leo. And I want to get an overall card because when I get readings like this, or when they start off this way, it just makes me feel like, oh, okay, so certain things are really coming to a head. Certain things are really changing when it comes to your life here, Leo. So let's see. What is this? What is this overall energy for my Leo? What's going on in Leo's life? Spirit, shed some insight. What is happening to Leo's life? Okay. So overall energy is all good, Leo. That's why I said don't worry about it. All right, we have success. So it looks like you're going to have success in love. For sure, Leo. You're going to have success. You might have always been stressed out about what it looks like for you to be in love or someone to love you, but it looks like you have someone coming in, or you have a love that's for you, where you're going to be someone's number one, their only choice, and they're going to be very loud about it, very vocal about it. So if some of my Leos are a little bashful or shy when somebody is like proclaiming their love for you, you need to start getting over that now, because I'm telling you right now, you have somebody who's very loud, very showy about how they love you and how they feel for you. And I think for you, Leo, yeah, look at the next card. It says embrace. That's why I'm saying get used to it. Like, you have to just embrace that, because perhaps you might not have had to embrace it before because you might not have had somebody like that in your past, but this person is definitely that way. All right, but the overall energy that popped out for you is a new opportunity. It says insights gained from a new experience, job, or partner. All right, so it's funny because there's something that you're leaving here, Leo, but you're on the way to new beginnings. And I don't know how to describe this, but it just seems like whatever is ending in your life, whether it's career or this thing, with this person that never quite got off the ground, or, was always up and down, you're going to have a very hard time, or perhaps it's already happening, but you're having a very hard time making the connection. Like, we might ask yourself, why is this happening? Why am I attracting this? Or why doesn't this make sense? I literally just did this, or I just applied for this job, or me and this person just had this conversation yesterday or the other day, and they were very assertive and clear about their intentions, and now it's nothing. So you don't really quite see how connected, I don't know if connected is the word to use, but that's the only word I'm getting right now. It's like you don't really see how connected what you're going through now is to what's coming in, and how necessary what you're going through now is to what is coming in. So we can't skip out on any part of the process here, Leo, fortunately and unfortunately, right? It's both. It's bittersweet, but you are on a bridge to new beginnings for sure. A new opportunity. You get a lot of new here. All right. We have 2 cards that mention new love, a new partner. All right. Now let's get some clarification. Go a little deeper here, Leo. What do we have going on? Clarify this energy? Yeah, I need to get both of these energies. I need to see, what is this? Okay. Some of you guys have met this person already, perhaps via social media or some sort of online platform, or that's where you communicate with them mostly. What is this? Oh my God. This energy is like night and day. All right, you have somebody here from the past who's an overall 8 of Wands. This is a lot that they want to say, a lot, but it seems like the communication with this situation is one-sided, or potentially it will be. All right, so I don't know if you've cut them off. It looks like it, Leo, but it looks like you also know with the timer here that it's only a matter of time until this person has something to say or needs to talk about something here. Right? Because that timer is letting us know, like, okay, the timer has started. So at some point it's going to be time, and this person is going to have a lot to say. But understand that their communication style, or what they're talking about, is very one-sided. It doesn't really take into account how you might have felt or what your experience was. And that could also be why you feel the need to leave the situation or to walk away, because they're just coming from their perspective. They're not really putting themselves in your shoes. All right. There's definitely more details here, but it's just, yeah, I don't know. They just seem overly consumed with how they feel versus how you feel. Now, the card that came out is the 6 of Wands for this new energy. Okay. So some of my Leos are meeting this person at work, or some of my Leos also have a secret admirer at work with the Moon card. Okay. And the 8 of Pentacles. It could be something platonic, right? It could be a woman who's in charge. You could have a woman who is in power, so like a supervisor, a boss, but she really admires you, your work ethic, all right? But kind of keeps it on the low for whatever reason. Somebody here is a Libra moon or a Taurus moon. Let me know down below, Leo. But yeah, it's like whoever this higher up is at your workplace, potentially, is very, very, I want to say, impressed by you, or just secretly enamored by you here, Leo. All right, now another energy that I'm getting is that you could also be finding someone at work who is really, really into you, very into you, with the 8 of Pentacles here. Now, this is for my Leos who either are on Zoom calls a lot, where you can be seen, or you actually have to go in. And I'm saying that because somebody literally looks at you and admires you. So again, they admire how you do your work, or how focused you are, or how efficiently you're doing something. But they're like, wow, that's amazing. Also, Leo, I feel like something that's really being highlighted in this reading, the way that you are able to speak up for yourself, or I want to say it's almost, I'm getting like advocacy vibes. All right. So I don't know if you're perhaps a counselor, or you advocate for people who can't advocate for themselves. So perhaps for people with mental health needs, or mental delays, disabilities, things like that. You just come off as somebody who is always going to stand up for what's right, and you're not really afraid to speak up. And this person at work, or this person in general, is very taken aback by that. Okay, now on the contrary, we have a 9 of Swords. All right, so as much as a Leo is like killing it, gaining these new opportunities, attracting new love as well. We talked about that new love person that's very like taken by you here, Leo. We also have the 9 of Swords. All right, so whoever this is in the 9 of Swords energy, look at this. They're sitting up at night, not really feeling their best. They look back at the past, or they think about their past with you, obviously, and it stresses them out. It's a source of stress. It's a source of anxiety. What is this? Why is the 9 of Swords here? well, that card just flew up, so I'm just only going to take that one. Okay. It says you deserve better than them. All right, so this is interesting energy. So I'm getting two things here. So somebody who is really, I guess that you were up and down with here, Leo, is literally watching you move away or move on to something bigger, something better, right? And in their mind, they're like, I wanted to be the best person that Leo could ever have. I want to be the number one person in Leo's life. And that's cute and all. But like we said earlier, Leo was going to have to start embracing being number one in somebody else's life, because this person actually is actually very loud about it, right? And when I say loud, not necessarily volume wise, but, and they could be, all right? They could be very loud about it, like actually like saying it. But I feel like this person, they just don't play about you, right? It's very obvious that you're a priority. It's very obvious that you come first. And it's very obvious that they care about how you feel in the relationship. Whereas this person is just like, there's no one better for the Leo than me. That's just what their mindset is. And I'm not that surprised, because as we got like some level of communication, I didn't dive into the details of that communication, but it just looks like something that they're saying or an angle that they're coming from, they're only taking themselves into account. And Leo's like, man, I can't. Give me one more. Wow. We have the 5 of Cups reversed, the Tower reversed. Leo, you're getting a lot of water energy. Okay, so this person is very emotional. You got nothing but water and swords over here. And you have Wands and Pentacles for the other energy. So they're very different. This energy is very different. It's night and day between an old person and a potential new person that's coming in, or that you're already in, in communication with. All right, so with the 5 of Cups reversed and the Tower reversed, 5 of Cups reversed is somebody who's healing it, like, or who is attempting to heal it. Because with the Tower reversed next to it, it's like they don't want to continue talking about the same things, but they also don't want to dig up the issues from the root. Like, that matters. Like, how are you supposed to move on with this person, and this person isn't necessarily eager to talk about the things that went wrong, right? With the Tower reversed, they just can't really, they have a very hard time. They find it very difficult, Leo, to have a very grown up and adult conversation. And again, I'm not surprised, because they seem very one-sided. It's almost like they have a certain expectation of you, but yet they don't have or hold themselves to that same level. All right, the Tower of Reverse is also, a phallic card. And it reminds me again of that bedroom energy of the, the miniature thing going on. But not only miniature, but things in the southern region, they don't really rise. Like, there's no sunrise in the southern region. And I don't know, Leo. I think you were dealing with it, okay, in the name of love. But not even love could do that. Not even love could be cool with this. All right, so I feel like for some of my Leos, you're all right with, like, letting things go, because it's just like, wasn't so satisfied anyway. All right, and even with the 10 of Swords here reversed, in this person's mind, it's like, it's not over. But this is what came out for you. It's over. And 10 of Swords is simply, it's not over. It's not done. It's unfinished. So for them, it's unfinished. And for you, it's over. So there's that. We'll get back into them in a minute, Leo. Let me know if this is your situation. Are you dealing with 2 people, or has this new person not come in yet, or what? Now, as I get to the newer energy, we have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Leo, whoever this new person is not for the casual. They're not with it. 3 of Cups reversed. They're not on that. They're not really the casual dater. When they see something, they say something. When they like something, they know it. It doesn't take them eons to figure that shit out. All right, especially with the Lovers card here. They feel like this is a situation or a connection between you and them that seems like it's orchestrated, right? Not just from you guys or you guys being at the right place at the right time, but also it just feels deeper than what a connection usually feels like. Especially what's making this all interesting is the 2 of Wands, right? Because there's something about distance being a factor, or I want to say, I don't know if this person is as expressive to you just yet, because maybe they feel like it's too soon, or there's some sort of proximity issue, right? So you guys could be separated physically, which is why I think I mentioned like Zoom calls, or, for those of you guys who are remote, but you do see your coworkers. Because with the 2 of Swords, it just makes me feel like there's some sort of there's something between you two. Yeah, but it's like this person also looks at you like, yeah, no, I don't think this is something that is supposed to just pass me by. There's something very special here for you, or for this person when it comes to you. Okay, we got the Queen of Cups. Wow. I think you're going to see emotions. And again, this is not necessarily for your new person or your old person. It feels mutual. It's almost like you're going to start to see emotions from this newer person and this older person, perhaps around the same time. And you're going to be like, this cannot be life. Like, what is happening right now? Okay, we have wealth. I like that. All right, with the energy toward you. So this is somebody wanting to come toward you and add value to your life. Yes. Come and boss me up. Like, yes. Bottom of the deck, we have texting. All right. So we do have people wanting to message you, Leo. We're going to dive deeper. We'll be going back and forth between new and old. I'm going to overturn these cards in the extended. I want to get your person's next actions toward you, how they're truly feeling, but do not have the courage to say, as well as what you're not expecting and the likely outcome. So if you're interested, Leo, everything is down below in the description to the extended. I'll see you in a minute.